Hello guys, this is Zuma, and welcome to a kinda special video. So if you was watching the Game Awards last night, you will know that the sequel to The Forest has been announced. It's going to be called Sons of the Forest. Now I'm quite surprised by this, because I didn't think we'd be hearing anything about a sequel for at least another year. Night Game, the creators of The Forest, only a couple of months ago just released a VR update, so I think this reveal trailer took people by surprise. The fact that we've got something for a sequel is quite amazing this early. So what I'm going to do today guys is show you the reveal trailer, and then we'll go back through it, breaking each part down, and hopefully give us some insight in what we can expect from Sons of the Forest. And also a warning guys, I'm going to be showing a lot of the endgame spoiler stuff for The Forest, as it explains a lot about what we're going to see in this trailer. So that's it guys, let's watch it and then we'll break it down. So when that trailer dropped, I got so many messages on my YouTube channel that I actually thought my YouTube channel got closed down or something. Everyone was shouting, "Sons of the Forest!" But that reveal trailer was only over a minute and a half, and there was so much stuff in it, guys. So yeah, let's jump into it, break it down, and see if we can get some insight into what Sons of the Forest is going to be about. So we start in the helicopter, and I've got to say overall this reveal trailer was really dark, so I'll try and brighten it the best I can guys, but right off the bat what I saw was a weapon resting on the chair behind the guy's backpack. Now this looks like the trigger and the grip of a shotgun, we'll get some confirmation of that later, but what interested me more was the shovel. Now I don't know if it's normal to have a shovel in a helicopter, but the last time a helicopter was down in the forest, there was a machete inside. So I wonder when this helicopter does go down, are you going to be able to get this metal shovel, and what is it going to be used for? And what I hope it's used for is editing the terrain. Being able to dig into the snow or make some underground bunkers, or even just trying to level out the terrain so it's easier to build on. I think if they're going to up the next level and they're trying to better the forest, then being able to edit the terrain is the next step. So moving on, you can see there's another helicopter in the back, so this is a squadron rolling out with the people inside very well armoured. You can tell they're prepared for something. So we get to look down at our character. There's some meal rations in the back there. Our character rolls up his sleeves to see he has a tattoo saying "Fight Demons." So you can be 99.9% sure that you are going to be playing as Timmy in Sons of the Forest. Now where we left Timmy is your father brought him back to life, but unfortunately he didn't come back normal. He had some mutant DNA inside him, but instead of turning into a mutant, he actually woke up and seemed okay. Fast forward a couple of years and he's got a badass scar. We reveal that he's on quite a lot of medication, which I imagine is to try and suppress the mutant that is inside him. On his quest for answers, he has found a second site, a second island, which I imagine he's hoping that can cure him of his mutant disease. But it's too late, he starts to turn, and it seems that the mutant side of him is actually winning and about to be unleashed on a city. So unfortunately we don't get to see him fully turn, so we don't know what kind of mutant he's going to be. But he's obviously struggling with the mutant DNA inside him, so I guess that's why he's got a tattoo saying "Fight Demons." So it's also worth mentioning the fact that Timmy isn't restrained, so it makes me think that the people he's with don't know about his mutant DNA. he somehow wriggled his way onto this convoy, which I imagine is going to Site 2, the island that Timmy found. Now, it's also possible that he's working with Sahara Therapeutics, the company that was behind everything that happened in the forest, because as we know, the Red Cannibal, Matthew Cross, he was the one that was behind most of the crazy stuff that was happening. So maybe they're on cleanup duty and going to the island to make sure it doesn't get out what he actually did. And although they're obviously different helicopters, the protocol for Sahara tends to be going to new islands in a helicopter. And they tend to crash as well, like it also did when they were transporting Megan to the island. So yeah guys, let me know what you think. That's just a theory on how Timmy ended up in this helicopter. Let me know if you have any other ideas in the comments down below. So it seems like people in the helicopter have just been alerted that something is heading towards the helicopter. There's another picture of the shovel. If we don't get to use that, I'm not going to be happy. It's not really clear what hits the helicopter. I thought it was Virginia at first, doing her flying pounce attack. But no, if we slow it down we can see quite clearly, it is a body. Now, either two things. The cannibal or mutant, I guess we can't assume that they're going to be cannibals or mutants in this, but they threw themselves at the helicopter to bring it down. Now, we've never seen that kind of frenzied attack before, because the cannibals in the forest at the minute are very placid, I guess. You see them praying sometimes. They're very slow. That kind of sacrificial frenzied attack you normally see in zombie movies, where they just throw themselves anything no matter the cost. Or it could be none of that, and Andy just got bored and threw one of the cannibals at the helicopter. That could happen also. So after the helicopter gets hit by a body, it starts to go down and you wake up next to a tomahawk, which I'm hoping can also be used as a throwing axe. How cool would that be? So obviously a new weapon in Sons of the Forest. Now what's coming up next? I couldn't really see what was dragging the person away, but with the increased brightness, look at the size of that hand. That is a giant. A giant dragged that man away. Now, just the size of the hand compared to the leg alone, I've seen that about 100 times. Let me know, guys, is that a giant hand? If so, there is going to be giants in Sons of the Forest. That is what hit the helicopter. Armsy didn't throw it. I think a giant threw the cannibal into the helicopter. I'm saying it now. So if this trailer wasn't already weird, we go from zero to freaky real quick. What looks like a normal woman crawling towards a rock, and then what appears to be dry humping it, and then comes out with a third leg. Yeah, I don't know either. And then she grows another arm as well. So obviously this is in mix between a human and Virginia. Is it the start of the metamorphosis from a human into Virginia? Or is this a whole new mutant species altogether? And she's also wearing clothes, which the women of the forest don't seem to do. And now we can actually get a gist of what the forest is going to look like in Sons of the Forest, which I guess is very, very close to how it looks now. And he's also carrying the tomahawk, so it shows that it is wieldable. So let's talk about the guy in front of us. We don't really know what context this is. Is it an NPC? Is this what co-op going to look like? Is it multiplayer? We don't really know yet. Either way, the player character is 1,000 times better than it was before. The player characters in the forest looked so out of proportion, it was weird, and they kind of looked cartoony. But the way this character is moving, sidestepping, almost crouching, and the way they step over the log, I'm pretty sure this is an NPC, but either way, it all looks very, very good. And just to confirm what we saw in the helicopter, it is a pump-action shotgun this guy is carrying, and don't worry, we are also going to be able to carry it, because I believe that is what he's carrying when he's looking at the Virginia ballerina woman. So for new weapons and tools in Sons of the Forest, we can be fairly sure that the shovel, the pump-action shotgun, and the tomahawk are going to be in the game. Definitely the tomahawk and the shotgun. The shovel's still out there, but I'm hoping it is. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any change of how you get into the caves. This is exactly the same way as you get into the caves in the forest. Now what's coming up here is obviously what seems familiar to us. They look like normal cannibals or normal mutants that we see in the caves. But I believe these are in transition from humans into mutants. For some reason, it looks like his eyes and his mouth is sewn shut. This doesn't look like any other cannibal that we've seen on the forest, so I think this is going to be a new breed. And you kind of feel sorry for these guys. When you flash the light on one of them, he kind of puts his hands up to his head like he's in pain. And as we saw before, like the Virginia ballerina woman, there is actually another woman in there who doesn't look like she's turned into a cannibal. Maybe she's been left and she's going to be turned into like the Virginia ballerina. I think the ballerinas are going to be like the new team of players. You know, like there's the lawyers in the cave, there's the tennis players. I think the ballerinas are going to be those versions of them in this one, but they're actually alive and at some point are going to turn into Virginias. But either way, guys, it's all very creepy, very cool. I am very excited for Sons of the Forest. Let me know what you thought of the trailer and any ideas you have what you'd like to see in Sons of the Forest. And please, 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 if you see anything in this trailer that I have not covered, please leave a comment down below. And do leave a like rating. My voice has gone. It hurts like hell to talk. But I love this stuff, man, and I cannot wait for the sequel. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.